Oh, my green screen. Hang on. There we go. Right, yeah, I was messing about with my second monitor there, my third monitor. I got it working again. Thank God for that. Right, we are in the beautiful, let's have a quick look here, FlyJSim. And we're not alone. We've got Eurowings behind us. Fantastic. Right, excited. yeah, absolutely. It is hot. So even though it's not hot outside, here in my room I've got like 24 degrees Celsius. Yeah, I'm going to get my air conditioning beginning of June, which I'm really looking forward to. So this summer should be much more bearable here when doing live streams. And one more thing. Let me get my... Voyager, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. For us, 24 is like the PC is producing heat. It's just too warm. It is too warm. Right, yeah, FlyJSim dash Q400. Remember the times on P3D where we flew this at least the dash 8 quite a lot. Now regarding time, I think I'm just going to put this a little bit earlier so that we're not going to land in the dark. So it's Skiathos. Now my first language today wasn't that good, so my ego is a bit hurt as it is. Good, we got the GPU connected, so let's get the batteries on. And let's have a quick look here. Why am I not hearing anything? Let's just check here. Why am I not hearing anything? Actually, it should be loud. Interior, right. Hold on. I'm not hearing anything. Can you hear anything? Mm-hmm. 9, okay. Strange. Right, let's look at the master sounds here. Oh, that's why. Ah, you know why? Because the monitor, as it reconnected, why, I don't know, it just changes the sound settings. Crazy stuff. But there we go, now I've got some sounds. Cool. Now we got to turn on the displays here as well. They're all turned off. Now the middle one is down here. First officers are here. And, now the visuals are actually quite nice, I have to say. So yeah, it does have a nice cabin simulation here as well. Looking very neat. Oh, good. Yeah, window means. Nate, have you ever flown this in any sims before? But, I'm going to put this to on off as well. Now, one thing people like myself struggle with, obviously, the first time, or when you haven't flown this for ages, it is a bit different, especially when it comes to the autopilot and the FMS. Closest was the ATR in 2020. Yeah, I mean, but the ATR, it wasn't bad, but I think we can all agree it was one of those somewhat basic add-ons again. But this one is a lot more highly detailed, and a lot more closer to reality. Right, so I'm going to have to get my checklist out in a minute as well. And I've got to let the cat out. I think she's already scratching on the door there. Right to here, is that right? Cool. Excellent. Right, so it is starting up. Pass. Just takes a while for everything, all these old CPU and RAM stuff to finally power up. Here we go. We'll accept that on both sides. Good database until 14th of May 2020. No, hang on. Until 10th of June. I thought this is today's date. Although that's not today's date. Disregard it. Right. We'll pretend it's the 14th. Good. Right. So first of all, we'll go list. No, we're not going to go menu. No, we're not going to go menu here. And then depart, obviously. And I can tell you that the current weather. Do we have anything like data link? Anything that we can? No, probably not. All right, now let's check weather here on the flight plan. So we have here in Iraklion 130 at 7. So southeasterly winds, interesting. 22 degree 1006. Hey HDSim. Greetings to the States, how are you doing? We got then Skiathos, Alexandros. There go to few 2018 degrees. So it's gonna be, it should be nice. Should be okay. Good. Then let's have a quick look at the airport. So we are going to go first for airport, have a look at the airport layout. So we're parked here. We do have a 09 and 12. Now we're going to go with 09 for departure. So I'm going to tile it. Now this is something that always catches me out at the beginning. It takes a while until you understand the whole thing. So departure, you got your selection, right? So in order to select runway 09, what you have to do is not click on here anything, just to enter the number that's next to the runway. So go to enter 1, right, enter. Then the departure route, let me do that here. On this side, it's going to be Ipalo departure. So Ipalo 1 hotel 5 selected. Transition, should be no transition. Flight plan. Right, then from from Ipalo we go select this one, and then we go list, and then we go airways. Hang on a minute. Sorry, list again. We go planning airways. Yeah, planning. Oh my god. So, Ipalo. Oh wow, I forgot how to do that. First. Info. Let's do arrive first. Let's do the arrival first and then we have a look at the rest. Oh my god. It's been such a long time. Lima Golf. Kilo. No, Sarah Kilo. Sarah Kilo. Enter. Now there we're expecting 19 for landing. So we'll take number 2. 19. That's the easy part. It should be the Zigfo 1 Charlie arrival. That's number 4. And there's no transitions. The approach will be the NDD 19, so number 1, and transition via Sierra Kilo Papa. Right, okay, now. So flight plan. Now, there was a key. Oh, thanks. Thank you. Right. 1. There we go. 1. Enter. And then the endpoint. That's what the endpoint is. Alpha Tango Victor 1. Such a weird way of programming that, if you ask me. But right, Apollo. Then we got the airway. Alpha Tango Victor. Right. Then from there, number 8. Yeah, that's one. And then list airway. Then we've got Bravo 1. There we go. 1. Yeah. Yeah, we're getting into the groove. Thank you. Thank you, Yoda. Zigfo is going to be 8. Right, and then, yeah, Zigfo, then we've got Sierra Papa Kilo. So what we're going to do is I'm going to delete that. And then delete that. So now we've got Zigfo, Sierra Kilo Papa, and then the approach. Yeah, I know, Nate. Trust me, it's... And then you don't fly it for a while, and it's like, well, how was that? Okay, so, good. So the departure route, let's have a quick look here. Departure. Ipalo 1 hotel is this one here. So how do we depart? So we climb straight ahead 1,000 feet, then turn left 289 degrees. 289-degree track. So 289. So 1,289. So let's have a look again. So there we go at 1,000. So we do a nice left turn there. 289. And intercept, yeah, 333-334 radio from Iraklion. We're going to have to put that into the VOR in a minute. Iraklion outbound to Ipalo. Ipalo at or above 70, that's correct. And we have, yeah, that's all right. Okay, cool. So that's correctly programmed in here. Good. And then en route. Right, now. Is there anything that we put in here? VNAV later, flight plan. Good. Let's go tune. So let's go nav 1. So I want to program the 108.8. 108. Enter. Active, right? Yep, there we go. Active. Good, so we should be able to, now here's VR1, half a mile from it, so it's showing there. And so here we have the, so we can do the FMS indications as well, or the VR indications. Here's VR2 on this side. At the moment, don't need anything for VR2. That's fine. Alright, cool. Fuel. Now, the fuel values for performance stuff. Alright, so after we finish all packs aboard, bags loading, fueled. Good. So we can see. Well, we're not finished completely yet. So let me just get my checklist. Give me a second.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
How come the pushback truck's already here? That's weird. Fish cup. Oh. Come on, what's the matter here? Entangling.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed.
So the FlyJSim, look at that, already closing automatically all the doors. The pushback truck is here. Although it's not pushback here, weirdly enough. How do I get rid of the pushback truck? How do I do that? Anyone know?
Winching strap and adapter in position. Release parking brake when ready to start pushback.
Yeah, I had to get my checklist out to make sure I'm not missing anything. Now, we were stuck on the performance data, so let's have a look. So we've got basic weight, so zero fuel weight, 24079. So 2407, yeah, 24079. Enter. Fuel on board is 3198. Alright. So we have gross weight 27.3, is that correct? Yeah, sounds good. Alrighty. Grabbing the aircraft. I think the easiest thing to do really is just go plugins. Plugin menu. Developer. Right. No, hang on. Developer. Where's my... There, plugin admin. There we go. And just get rid of the pilot edge, obviously. We don't need, and also better pushback. There we go. That should have gotten rid of my... Yeah, perfect. Cool. Good. So that's that. Now, let's go next page. Fuel flow, that's not needed. That's later for the flight. Engine fail, okay. Interesting. Right, let's have a quick look here. Menu. Store flight plan. And then... Actually, no, disregard. We don't need that, do we? That's what we're going to cross-fill the flight plan. No, hang on. Return. I've got it this way. Cross-fill this way from FMS1. There you go. So very old system still. Okay, so now that's cross-checked. Now also fuel. If I remember correctly, we have to cross-load the fuel. Let's have a quick look. There was a way to do that as well. Menu, cross-fill from FMS1. There we go. Right. Now it doesn't have anything like in the form of takeoff calculators, etc., etc. So I remember that we had to have our charts. Now, does anyone know? Does the FlyJSim, I would assume, does come with all of the documents, right? Let's just quickly look. Aircraft, FlyJSim. All right, documentation. Manual. Right, there's online manual. User, payload, how to unload, deliveries. No, that's not what I wanted. Tutorial. Right. Cool. Yeah, done all that. Good. But what I want to have here, I want to put this on FMS. That's good. Right. I know it has integrated checklists, but I just want to see regarding the... there was a way to get the speeds populated. I'll check that in a minute. Good. So let's have a quick look here. That's all good. That remains off. We should do a quick test. Tests here. Cool. Fun test. Right. Now, APU control power and APU start. Malreira, hello. How much fuel flow is calculated, Fish Cup? I can tell you that pretty much exactly. On the flight plan, it says average fuel flow is 1,045. Rest of the items here. Now let's see. Now the question is, do I need to put the lead 1 and 2 are off? Recirculation fan is off for now. Wasn't it take off flaps and then click below speed? Yeah, we'll have a look in a minute. Yeah, I've got the manual here. I'll check that in a second. Right, so recirculation fan on. Good. Right, so that's done. That's done. Right, auto door landing gear inhibit switch. Wasn't that like, there we go. Up here, that sort of stuff. Yeah. Closed, flat deck preparation briefing completed right before start. Circuit breakers checked now. It's a lot of circuit breakers and they actually do work, which is kind of neat, right? Would be cool for shared flight. Right, passenger signs are on and there's not armed. Anti-skid is here. Let me just check here. Hold on. That's for takeoff warning. Anti-skid, anti-skid, anti-skid. Where was anti-skid again? Anti-skid. Anti-skid's on the right hand side. Duodo knows. Anti-skid, here it is. Yeah, thanks. Yeah. Good. So that is on fuel transfer quantity. Fuel transfer off. Quantity left and right 1595. Checked. Emergency brake pressure. That should be on this side, right? Oh no, this right. It's here. Emergency brake pressure here is checked. Power levers disconnected. And condition levers fuel off. Takeoff data review. Now again, this is the weird thing. So the takeoff speed. So we've got this one here. Now we can dial them in manually. Like that. Let me just check something on the manual. How we would do that. Right, so. Oops. No, it doesn't tell me there. Interesting. So after starts, that flaps to 5. Okay. Right, okay. So once you complete the originate before start checklist, we will run the before start checklist. To get RV speeds, simply click on the bottom corner of the speed tape. Okay. Ah, magic. There we go. Yeah, that's how it is done. Cool. Right. Altitude. Let's put 7,000 initially. 7,000 is set. And we want the altimeter is this side here. How do we get this to... Oh, hang on, we have to put this here. Settings, kilograms, hectopascals, there we go. Right. Good. And the current altimeter setting, just going to real world weather here, is in Iraklion currently 1006. So 1006, 140 feet. Yeah, I remember that as well. Now, the thing is, I would have to ask JSnap about FlyJSim. I think they had some issues at some point, and I'm not sure if shared cockpit works here. Which is... yeah, I do have a payware scenery, yeah. Although... Yeah, this is JustSim. Yeah, JustSim payware, yeah. Yeah, I do. Sure, let me just have a quick look here. Oops. So you've been on holiday here, I guess? I don't think they modeled anything inside, to be fair. Yeah, I thought so. So, well, anyway, just the boarding here, I guess. Yeah, it is somewhat basic. Yeah. I don't know, but just a guess. Just a guess. Right, so I got the speeds. 1006 is set as well. Cool. Alrighty. So, takeoff data is reviewed. Flaps 5 departure. Right, engine start is approved. Battery master main auxiliary all on. Alright, door fueling lights are out. Right. Now, one thing that confuses me, APU bleed off, right? Because the APU right now, yeah, this will be off, right? Now, it's running. Now, I'm not sure why. Do I have to kind of get this and then switch off the external power? I'll have a look in a minute. Anti-collision light red. Red. Not yet. Oh, okay. I was just wondering. I was just afraid that it'll kill everything. So I just waited to see if someone knows. Thanks, Yoda. Good. Anti-collision light is red. Engines clear to start. Right, there we go. Okay, so now engines start. So the engines start. Flip the select switch to the right. So here we got that. Select switch. Select. Now, press the start button. Once you have 10% NH, move the prop lever from cutoff to start and feather. So this one here. Alright. So 10% of NH here. Alright, let's try it. Oh, that was quick. No, not this one. Ah! How do I get the, just one there? Why did they move together? That's a nice prop animation there. Beautiful. Now, still there remains the question why. Why does it... why is that linked? Yeah, let's switch both off again. Steering axle... Ah, that's why. Yeah, I had on single. Ah. Right. Because it's so beautiful, we'll start again. We'll let the aircraft, the prop spin down again. And then I want to be in the outside view as well for that. And so exterior. Good, that looks alright. Let's try again. So let's go select, and then let's do start, and then we'll do only one of them. Ah, there we go. Yeah, thanks, Gomenido. Or Gomendio. Good engine start, stable, very nice. Let's do the number one. Start. Send and fantastic. Oh, really? Behalf of Eurowings, yeah. Good. So we do have a good engine start on 1 and 2. The main bus tie is already tie as well. Bleed out on 1 and 2 as required. Let's get the bleeder on. Battery temps check. Battery temps. 5 degrees, nice, cool, fantastic, nice and cool. Condition levels max. Now this is the fun part here. Nice. I remember those sounds so well. When, yeah, especially on the 737, where we had our parking positions, you know, on the eastern part of the airport in Frankfurt, there was a lot of Dash 8s there, and yeah, I remember the you know, the engine start and the props revving up to max. Good. Standby hydraulic pressure PTU control. Right, this is here, isn't it? This should be on this one. Auto feather. Oh yeah, good. Right, so normally what we do, we check the pressure number 3 as well. Right, and then it says PT control, make sure standby pressure goes up. Yeah, quantities check. Hydraulic 3, yeah, then we do the hydraulic 3 isolation. Yeah, make sure good pressure there. Check. Oh, we even have to check the elevators. Okay. So check flight controls. Oh, yeah. Here we go. This one. You see, I've not flown this for ages. Right. Elevator full travel. It's checked. And then we go back to norm here. Flaps select. We'll do flaps 5. Here we go. Flaps 5. Fantastic. De-ice pressure check. That's on the FO side. Pretend it's checked. Rudder travel. Full travel. Full travel. Steering switch steering now. Hang on. This was here, wasn't it? Yeah, steering. That's off, that's steering. There we go. Steering is set. Now, one more thing I need to check if I can check if that I have a tiller and not have that on the rudder pedals. Windshield heat, pilot side window heat. Windshield, pilot side, as required. Yeah, I'll put that on. Flight taxi. Very important, taxi. PFD, MFD, ED. Now, what we should also have, like this, like wings level go around, correct? For takeoff. But Yoda is happy to correct me. Yeah, Alpha, what could possibly go wrong? I agree. Now, Yoda, last thing I would like to know is how to get the FMS showing there as a reference. Oh, nav source. Here we go. Hang on. I got it. Nav source. Thank you, Yoda. Appreciate that. Cool. Right. MFD, ED. Checked. NTOP 90%. Looks all good to me. Alrighty. Yaw damper on. Now, yaw damper. That was... is it also on... oh, yeah, this... Hang on, this route is on here. Yeah. It's weird how slowly things come back. Aviamar, hey, how you doing? Moin. Aviamar, have you flown this one? Right, next is taxi. It's kind of silly. I do have an Olympic livery, but I forgot to activate it. Alright, this route. We'll use that one. You've flown the ATR. Well, you would enjoy this one as well. Very highly detailed aircraft. Now, yokes, steering axis, tiller. Haha, perfect. Cool, excellent, good. And then 1 to 2.8. I have to set that here. Go VHF 1. well, so oh yeah, I've got a volume indication here. Look at that. Iraklion traffic, Olympic 57 hotels taxiing runway 09 in Iraklion. Good. Off we go. Nice. Yeah, it looks nice, and also the sounds are very nice. Right, let me look at 7,000 and heading back. We'll put that to runway heading initially. So we'll climb 7,000. Oh, right, taxi light. Taxi light is here. Is on. Altimeters. All set. Flight estimates are checked. Tank 1, aux pumps. 1, 2, aux pump on. Auto feather select. Auto feather selected. Flaps 5, indicating 5. Right, trims. So, trims. Now Yoda will have to help me with that one there. Oh, there we go. So for the rudder trim, I was supposed to set a little bit. Oh, I'll select. Yeah, thanks. And for the thanks. For the rudder trim. You're supposed to put like a little bit left rudder to the right a bit. Okay, to the right. Okay. So put the rudder trim a little bit to the right. Thank you. And trims takeoff is set. Good. Takeoff warning test. Right. So there's a switch here. Right. There was a queue there. Hang on. So what's the message there? Oh, that's stolen in disregard. Hang on. That's always an issue. That was also an issue on the P3D version there. Takeoff warning. Right. Trying to get to that switch. Should have a viewpoint there. Right. Test. So no sound. All good. Oh, that was aileron? What? Hang on. Hold on. Of course, I was just pulling a leg. Just testing. Right. Cool. Take a warning test. Max condition was max 1020 set. Pitot-static heat on. Alright, pitot-static. Right, let's hold short here. Exactly, Avimar. Exactly. Ice protection not required. Caution warning lights check. Alrighty. So we only have pitot heat standby. Let's do that as well. So all the caution lights are off. APU remains powered, correct? For the for takeoff. Cabin is secure. And that's the taxi check is complete as well. Quite a nice checklist system. You can arm Elna. Iraklion traffic, Olympic 57 hotel, lining up departing 09 in Iraklion. Good. Let me check one more thing here. So We've got 2,700 meters. We'll do the intersection alpha. That should be enough. It is intersection. Should be. Let's scale down on the range of it. Approach sector is clear. I'm going to have the anti-collision light white. So bleed air 1 to min or off. And min off is set. Alright. Then anti-collision light is white. Transponder TCAS. Ah, that's what I forgot. Transponder TCAS. Now that's something always a bit. If there was one button there somewhere where you can simply press this here, right? For a few seconds. 2000 on out. There we go. Yeah, thank you much, Yoda. Cool. Flight controls. So we're gonna have to make sure we have the control lock off. Flight taxi flight. And landing lights on. That's the checklist complete. Right, guys. Whew. Let's see. No, what's there? There you go. All right, are we ready? Wish me luck. Here we go. Oh, I'm excited. Hold on. Oh, hang on. There's something. Ah, there we go. So we have to push this manually over the gates. That's weird. Okay, anyways, let's go. Here we go. Flat rating set. Power set. Good. 60 knots checked. 80 knots checked. Whoa. Rocket. You on? We are. Oh yeah, come on. A bit more. Oh, let's pause it right. Please come on. Nice. Woo. Here's 1,000 feet. Left we go. Right, we've got LNAV active. So now we can go VNAV. Flight director mode inhibit. What? Right, let's go inhibit airspeed 180. Good, flaps are coming up. Nice flap sound there. It's a bit bumpy. Right, pushed my luck far enough. Let's get the autopilot on here. Now I remember that there was a max airspeed. With the takeoff, landing gear is up, flaps are 0. Climb power set. So, climb power, that is going to be prop 900, correct? Or how do I set climb power? MCL or? Yeah, please set off. Yeah. Yeah, but the checklist didn't say that. Hang on. So, climb power set and then bleed air. yeah, okay. Why you gotta tell me that? So prop 900, correct? Yeah, there we go. Max climb power set. 900 Well, we're well on min anyway, so all good. Climb power, leader, hydraulic pressure, PT control off. Tank auxiliary pump 1 and 2 off. Auto feather off. And engine temps pressured. Oh, bitchy. Oh, careful with the speed. Yeah, no auto throttle. Forgot about that. Ice protection not required. Cabin pressure, temperature controls checked. Right, so cabin temperature's looking good. So we'll leave that. Climbing, cabin is climbing. So okay as well. Taxi light off. Anyways, okay, cool. Passenger sides as required. We'll leave them on for now. We're going to climb further up to level 250. 250. And always alt select. 250, alt select, and indicate airspeed. We climb a little bit slower airspeed, correct? Yeah. Nice. It's beautiful. Look at Iraklion back there. Gorgeous. Yeah, which are you? You bet. But how many years have I not flown this? Like, I mean, I've not flown this for like... someone got headset. Where's my headset? I know I have a headset somewhere. Where is it? Here it is. Behind the seat, I don't know. I don't know if it does any. Oh, remember this? The gear pins. Remember that in the Majestics? Oh, that reminds me. Didn't they say they're going to plan the Majestics Q400 for Microsoft FlightSim? Yeah, I think so. And that's off. Seatbelts. Seatbelts. Yeah, years ago. Right, APU can go off. Now the APU shut down automatically. Now engine intake, that was another thing. So regarding engine intake, Jordan. Is that more for icing stuff or... Oh, main bus tire can go off as well. Yeah. Okay. Right. Main bus tire is off. Good. And I also remember that at some point, you go to pitch mode instead of indicator airspeed mode. Oops. It depends on SMP, yeah, so normally they would be like closed, correct? Jedi. Jedi. Yes. Yeah, no words and stuff. Yeah. Interesting, right? Yeah. I have, the last couple of weeks I've really flown a lot more in X-Plane again, and I have to say, so many different aircraft models, they have such great flight models. I'm really enjoying these. Let me see. Still climbing. Climb power. You're waiting for the Neo. Okay. Right. Let me have a look here. We got actually. We should have put T-class and then weather terrain. Now we've got. Well, I guess the weather radar isn't working here, is it? Now I'm gonna have my PFD here. Oh, that's right. No, I don't want. I don't to have PFD. No, hang on. How do I get the Oh yeah, now remember that. Now you've got to check the rudder all the time, right? So yeah, it needs left rudder a bit. Ay. So old school. So how do I get the nav display on here? So how do I get the map on here? Oh, I hear the cat. Guys, I've quickly let the cat outside. Give me a second. You have control, guys. What you guys? I'm not walking my cat. No, I make myself a cup of coffee. Yeah. Oh. So, what's the matter? What are you guys upset about? Let's see. Yeah, but that wind is because of the crosswind. Nothing to worry about. Yeah, I mean, it's... Hey, this is a completely conventional aircraft. Like, you know, of the 737 and the 747. Right? Samos scenery? Okay, issue, doesn't matter. We're not landed Samos. Yeah, but I mean, we're not the fastest aircraft, are we? Whoops, okay, I see what you mean. Ay. Oh. Guys, you booked the journey, right? You booked the journey, so I'm drifting there. Nice. Excellent. No, there's no afterburner here. Yes, in the meantime, I went to pitch mode, so that we don't chase the airspeed all the time, which makes it a bit more stable. What do you mean no directs? That's like literally like a direct, isn't it? Nice ground echoes there. What's up? Flight plan. Flight plan. No, let's go. Wasn't it like fuel? So flight time. We have. What? 39. We're estimating 1634 currently, but that will get better. Ground speed 250, isn't it? Okay. Now the flight plan. What did the flight plan say regarding flight time? Flight time was an hour, 6 minutes. Yeah, exactly. They made a nice gap in the yoke here. Yeah, I agree. Cool. What's the next VOR there? Mike India Lima. Is there a way to tune that via? I guess not. I guess you could get info somewhere, or we could just simply take a chart. Right, 2,500 feet to go. Yeah. Man, I think we talked about, you know, how potentially PNDG has a certain motivation to bring out the 747, I think 100 it is, right, they're making first before bringing out the 747-400. But man, I think a lot of people are really just waiting for the oh yeah, hang on, hold on, file reset, there we go, push for standards, there we go, standard 103 set. Whew. Yeah, I'm really testing you co-pilots today, huh? This in shared flight would be great. It really would be great. So, next is cruise. Oh, that's weird, isn't it? So the cruise checklist has the altimeters, which I think it would be worth making a separate prompt here, like passing transition depot. Still such a lot of wind here. Right. Almost there. crazy. We've got some beautiful islands coming up. So where are we? Let me check. Input FlyJSim. Right, Mike India Lima is Milos. 13.5. Right, let's do this. Oh, no. What am I missing? Don't I have to enter it? I have to enter it, right? It's completely against my logic. I guess it's easier down here, right? Yeah, I think it's easier down here. Don't know why I'm doing that in the FMS. Oh, that's better. That's easy. Yeah, disregard. Good, 1,000 to go. And we've got out select 220. Finally. Reaching cruising level. There we go. And from next Milo we go. We've got Kia. And we got Athena. 14.4. Alright, let's get that on set number 2. 14.4. Let's try this one. 14.4. Nice. Already receiving it? Yeah. 88 miles. Right, really fighting to get up there. Yeah, you're hard. I'm making my life a lot harder today. Oh boy. Good performance. So, headwind, 48 knots headwind. Oh my god, range. That's all good. Fuel, currently 2,700 coming out. 27. So endurance is like 2 hours. 30 more. And that's for later. I can try that out. So take off 1539, correct? 1539. Yeah, and then 1637. Where's my clock? Is here. It's hard to see really. How do I get the how do I get that to bright? That's for that. Let's search for it. Mykonos. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Nice. Ooh, we just made it. 250. Outstar. Out. Fantastic. Now I'm going to watch the speed though. So let's have a look at the altimeter set. Power set now. Power goes now to min 850, correct? Min 850. MCR. Cabin pressure. Looking good. Differential. Cabin's at 8,000 feet. So that's alright. Lights as required. Lights off. Alright, that's done. Cruise checklist complete. Descent checklist is next. Cool. I was just wondering, we're still at max cruise power right now, and barely accelerating. All right. In the meantime, let's have a look at the charts, shall we? So let's go kilo. Search. So we're doing the... No, let's check the weather first of all. Can somebody do me a favor? Exclamation mark METAR and Lima Golf Sierra Kilo, please. For the weather. Thank you so much, Shiora. Variable 2. Now, since we got variable 2, we can actually go both runways, can't we? I think this one is the more beautiful approach compared to the 9 approach. Hey, Voice-Snack. Ja, danke schön. Wünsche dir auch einen schönen Sonntag. Wünsche dir vor allen Dingen. Yeah, so definitely. One thing I really enjoy about X-Plane, as I said before, is the flight model. And now, look, I've got 75, 80 FPS out here, outside view. Cockpit view, 60, 53, 50, yeah, I'm happy with that. It's smooth, all I need. And with map enhancements, you get beautiful round textures as well. Very good, love it. Serverless not working. Oh, you're right, hang on, why is that not working? It should. Oh, you know what? No. It's so annoying. Thanks, Yoda, for the... yeah, of course, it reset the sound output as well on my Nightbot stuff. Oh, it's so annoying. Right, let's replay that, shall we? Let's try it. I'm not hearing it. Yeah, OBS settings is correct. Let me just check again. Hold on. So that's correct. Let's check the other one. Now let me restart the chatbot here. But Voice-Snack, thank you so much for the 5 months. Appreciate the resub, Voice-Snack. Thank you so much for that. I'm sorry for the missing audio there. Let's have a look at the sound. Oh. The joke, everything. It changed everything on the settings there. Blimey. Right, let me try again. Ah, there it is. Found it.
Ladies and gentlemen, Welcome aboard the Captain Black Box infotainment experience. New subscribers should now pick up their
And I missed another
first
resub
class.
from MDF
Thank
as
you.
well. MDF, I'm so sorry. Let me replay that as well. And MDF, thanks for the 49 months resub. Thank you so much for that, and apologies. Right, 230 knots, let's try to get the power somewhere like 59.
Welcome aboard the Captain Black Box Twitch channel subscriber experience.
Now we're flying.
New subscribers
Ground
please
speed
make your way
of
to first class.
276.
Complimentary drinks,
Yeah.
snacks, and premium flight entertainment.
Well, let's see positive. We've got more time to see the outside, really. Just look at the beautiful islands. Right? Just have more time, yeah. Yeah, MDF, once again, thank you so much for that. Really appreciate that. Hope you're doing well. Okay, DSR factor. DSR. Okay, so I think with the scaling, I always have to be careful with when I'm streaming and the settings there. So as an example, I can't use, because I'm using OBS for streaming, I can't use hardware acceleration as I'm streaming on the same PC that I'm flying on. So yeah, and some DLSS and some of the NVIDIA stuff doesn't work without hardware acceleration on. And smooth motion, I think it's called here, that doesn't work with hardware acceleration off. So yeah, I could go and get a second PC to try to get a two-PC setup again, but I can tell you from experience, when I was doing that, it can be such a nightmare regarding sounds not going through, or sounds being delayed with the video, crackling sounds, because somewhere you've got, I don't know, some impedance and yeah, it's really weird. So I'm happy that I'm able to use the setup that I have right now with with decent FPS, being smooth, and all just on one PC. All good. GFX, the other cloud surfing. Well, yeah, exactly. What do you mean, Lilo, with cloud surfing? Well, yeah, and of course right now PCs are so expensive. So even if you just have basic stuff, RAM and yeah, it's, I would say now you would at least for a even lower powered PC for streaming, you're looking at like 1,500 euros in that region. Yeah, exactly. Oh, yeah. Didn't we have that was on the Majestics. They had a head-up display, right? Yeah. Now, just out of curiosity, guys, I love playing around a bit. So for failures, I think you do have to use the X-plane stuff, X-plane menu. Wardrobe power, 15 amps. Seriously. Let's have a look. Ethos PFD2. Oh, it works. Ah, nice. Put that back in again. Today's looking at the RTX 50. Yeah, Voyager, right? Oh. And the RAM. And even, I mean, AMD with the latest chipset. What was it, like $800, $900 now as well for a CPU. So AMD has really also changed the game there. Oh, okay, the wing disappears when you're in clouds. Ah, get it, okay. Yeah. Understood. So that's weird. Cool. Now, also FlyJSim, edit. Oh, hang on. No, that's that stops the sim. So no abnormals, no failure menu there. Okay. Good. Let's program. Let's prepare some stuff, right? So what we're going to do. So we are landing. Let's say 01 because it's a more beautiful approach. And so what we'll do. We want to prepare the descent, and so we'll be over water most of the time until we hit Sierra Kilo Papa View Scopelos. So this one here. Now, got to cross the VR at 4,000 feet. Then we go outbound 10 miles. So I'm going to aim for 5,000 here, alright? So let's try VNAV. VNAV target. Yeah, so that's from position 2 Sierra Kilo Papa. Sierra Kilo Papa. Yoda, I need your help again, please. So VNAV. How did I? So if I put target 1,000 feet per minute, right? So let me put that to 1,000. I know that there was a oh, he wants to descend now. DTO. Oh, there we go. That's what I wanted. Sierra Kilo Papa. Right. So 1. Enter. And I want to be there 5,000. Cross 5,000. Not 50,000. 5,000. Enter. Right. So now it still wants me to descend. Interesting. Alright, let's do that. So let's go down to 10,000 initially. And then we go VNAV. VNAV path. Now we're just got to be careful with the power settings. So 1,000 feet per minute should be a nice ready to descend for us, because remember that here we have a ground speed of only 260 knots. So times 5 is 1,300 feet per minute. Would be on a 3-degree profile, right? So 1,000 feet with this ground speed is good enough. Nice gentle descent here. Good. Overhead panel should be automatic in the from the FMS. Message. How do we get to messages? Huh? Message there. Message! Yeah. I've seen that. Thank you. Cool. Checklist. Altimeters, approach landing briefing, cabin altitude control set. Cabin altitude. Okay, let's just check something. Oh, landing altitude. This is allowed. Landing altitude is also pretty much 0. Yeah. 50 feet. Yeah, there you go. That's good. Alright. That's what we have to set as well. Right, let me dial in Skiathos 13.4. Oh. 13.4. Skiathos. Yeah, 83 miles. Yeah, sounds about right. Good. So then we're going to fly. The question is, yeah, I'll tell you what we do. We're not going to fly reverse. I think we're just gonna slow down, go to maybe a bit of a heading, and then try to intercept the outbound radial there. We'll do it with heading select, not nav mode. So 202 outbound until 10 degrees, and then we turn inbound. Now, this is the thing we need to have showing up. Skiathos 326 on the ADF. So ADF 3. Well, actually, hang on, let me do it here. 326. 326. I'll put that active there. Here's active as well. 326. Yeah, you can only dial that in. I just can't have it displayed right now because I'm still showing Skiathos, and then we'll have Skiathos here as well. So that's 13.4. Navigating max 13.4. There we go. Cool. Speed is good, 225 knots. I'm happy with that. Right, so 5,000 planned crossing there. Descend down on the outbound down to 2,000 feet. Turn to final. Intercept the Skiathos bearing. And you'll be bearing inbound. Now we do have the FQ19 fixed there. So when we go back inbound, we descend 1600, and then it shows us from FQ. Oh, this route. So this still has the other runway there. So we can use that one from the FMS once I've programmed that in. If I find the menu for that, so we've got arrive runway. It's going to be 1 star. Zigfo 1 Charlie 4, and then the approach is going to be NDB 1 via Skiathos. There. Cool. So next I can go now, clear that. And then I'm going to go direct to so flight plan. Yeah, 64, then 202, next page. Okay, these things I have to take out. They seem to be double. No, this one. So what box? Yeah, that should be fine. Cool. Right, so then we've got the correct fix, hopefully, as well. FQ01, there we go. And then we get just do a 3-degree profile down, and that should bring us 5 miles. Yeah, so 5 miles distance, at 3 degrees is about the right path. And then we're going to pick up the party lights at some point. And then we can go visual with the party lights. Missed approach straight ahead, 2,500 feet, then turn right, max 185 knots to the VOR. Climb to 4,000, and we'll try again. Hey, Eisi, wie geht's dir? Ja, erster Stream etwas anspruchsvoll. So the short runway ops, yeah, we messed up a bit. Now I say we because most of us, there's only Lee, I think, was the only one that caught the error that we had with our calculations. And then, yeah, we had to go around because we ended up a bit low in the approach. And then, yeah, second one was better, but it was a fairly hard landing. Gorgeous. So this is, what's this? This is a big island, right? Is it just north of Athena? We missed Athena. Oh, there's Athena. Oh! Hello, hello. We're being overtaken here. Yeah, we are. Why are you guys here anyways then? If you're not you know, if you're not seeing and correcting my mistakes. I always see you as my co-pilots, right? I hope he's not stream sniping. Just that's the aircraft we had. Hang on, that's the one we had in. We saw in the Air Berlin, right? That we saw in Iraklion. Good. That looks good still. Now let's have a quick look here at the approach. So we have transition altitude 4,000, very low transition. So 50 should be the transition altitude. We're looking on the path. Yeah, just right on path, 16,000. So we have to lose another 11,000 feet, and we have currently 50 miles. Looks okay to me. Oh, poor Bruno, come on. Right, let me see. So, now, I know, you know max reverse? I'm just wondering, how we get into max reverse on landing, because is there like a switch that we have to bind or something? I mean, we've got 1,600 meters landing distance available, I think, so it shouldn't be too bad. But I mean, some reverse thrust of reverse would be good here, wouldn't it? Landing distance available for 01 is 1,570 meters. What you mean? Max reverse? No. So I think real pilots say that as well. A bit of terrain here. Look at that. Very hazy today. Let's go back to terrain mode. Let's go switch terrain. Terrain. Yeah, so 5,000 at the moment. The highest to run. Looks higher though. Co-pilots must be paid for the job. That is subject to negotiations. How you guys seeing the display's okay? Still crabbing. Oh, alt select. Ah. Thank you. Alt select 10,000, and then we now can go down to 5,000. Or 50. Let's say 50. It's the lowest flight level. 50 flight level. On purpose, Yoda. Thank you. Right. So interesting. If you look at the descent path here. So it's kind of drawing that, you know, where the nose is pointing, right? Not on the track itself. But I mean, the VNAV looks okay here. So we should reach 5,000 pretty much at Sierra Kilo Papa. You have to go on strike. Today it felt like you were on strike, guys. So I wonder what it feels like if you're actually striking. Oh, it's gotten really hazy now. What's happening here? Ay. If this continues like that, I'm starting to get worried regarding visual. Oh, because we flew to France, yeah. Okay. I didn't quite think that through. Let me put ADF2 here on this display. So we have the green pointer now is the ADF, which is then the Sierra Kilo Charlie for the inbound 007 to cross-check that. And again, the important thing is then the descent point FQ01. Right. Checklist. So Thomas can't do that yet. Review. Yeah, so we'll land and then we do a backtrack because yeah, we're going to land. Runway width is it says that here, doesn't it? The width is 30 meters. I mean, we should be able to do 30-meter turn, but I mean, we may as well take the end there to turn around. Indicate Alpha 1. Sounds good. Oh, you're very brave. Flying along with me here in the dash? Absolutely. Although, I mean, I have to say, I mean, your does help priceless, right? So, well, FPS is dropping a bit now. Clear 10,000 feet. Let's get everyone struck in. Slots on. And slots. Cool. Turbo Pro. Well, let's wait for the landing. Yeah, no practice whatsoever. Let's select this good. Let's go here. Right, 10 miles. Okay, I'm going to go on heading select here. So I'm going to select the heading to the right a little bit. There we go. Let's go heading select. Right, heading select. Just so that I have a better intercept for the outbound range up there. So, reviewed cab altitude set, ice protection not required. Cabin is descending. Huh? It's not really descending, is it? isn't automatic. Right, let's go manual in this case. So it's still broken. I know that it was broken at some point. Manual. Manual differential. No, I have a feeling that's broken. That works. Dump works, but oh, hang on, no. Although, isn't it weird though? Yeah, now it's descending. It wouldn't leave the cabin pressure at 8,000 feet, would it? Just doesn't make sense. Yeah, now it's descending though. Now it's doing what I expected it to do. Alrighty. So coming down, 207 knots is fine. 2,000 feet to go. There's the island. Pump meets gone as well. You mean the wing tank pumps here? Roger.
Northwest. 15 miles northwest, 1,000 feet, inbound runway, 01, Skiathos traffic.
Now Skiathos traffic, Olympic 57 Hotel is currently 10 miles just south of Sierra Kilo Papa. Will fly the standard approach, NDB approach from Sierra Kilo Papa. Thank you much for the weather. Few 2,000. Yeah, visibility should be okay. Good. Alrighty. I'll tell you what we'll do. We're going to go down 4,000 here. So that we can select the... I'm going to go with the speed. And we'll slow down. Select. Okay, so altimeters is 1003. So let's get here 1003. Is set. That's good to go. Okay, so if I go direct to Sierra Kilo Papa 13, enter. Oh no! It'll kill all the You've got to be kidding me. Yeah, now it's back in again. I don't know what happened there, to be honest. So let's go back to nav mode. Right. Good. Speed is coming back too much, really. I did go.
Let's run up, I believe, a 57H.
Yeah, landing speed's on.
We'll go around.
Oh. He's going around. Approach. Right. So altimeter set. Lights as required. Lights are on. Landing flap will do 35. Short runway. Fuel transfer off. Tank auxiliary pumps are on. Standby. Pressure. PT control. On. Passenger signs are on. Caution. Warning lights check. They are out. And cabin is secure. Approach checklist complete. The Nexus landing. Good. Here we go. Outbound 4,000. And then we descend down to 2,000 in the outbound leg. Fantastic. There's plenty of time, guys. There's plenty of time. Don't know what you're panicking about. Well, good. Right, there we go. We'll take vertical speed again. Out select. Yeah, I'll take that. The Majestics had an option to have the automatic out select. Can't we not have that here? Darn. Too realistic. Right, so gear, flaps, condition levels, max, bleed air, min as required. So min on can be okay. Right? Yeah, hey Yanis, I'm doing all right. We're doing all right. We're still in the air. Currently on our way to Skiathos. Oh, Skiathos. It should be now visible. There it is. The island at least. Oh, we got nice replay. Yeah, speeds. Yeah, 117, 132. I remember that on the Majestics, though, it always had. It felt like the approach speeds were so slow. Yeah, I haven't flown the Q400 much. It was just a shame because it's a great aircraft. A lot of fun. So once we turn, we dial in 1600 for the final descent. And Skiathos traffic Olympic 57 tel. It's going to be outbound from Skiathos. About to turn base for the NDB 01 in Skiathos. Yeah, but this is beautiful as well. It's a great rendition as well. Here in X-Plane. Good. The yaw is okay.
2,500.
Let's check. So let's not slow down. Okay, 125 in the approach. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I remember that. That was just so weird that it always came out so low with the speeds. So now we're about 10 miles. From the VOR, then we're about to turn. So let's go and interesting that it now just draws a straight line out. Let's get one set of flaps out. Flaps 5. Beautiful. Here's the NDB indication. So we want to have 007 inbound. 4 miles, 1600 now. I'll try to remember. Alt select. There we go. We're getting there. Vertical speed 1600 alt select. Yeah, put the sunglasses on. Well, we should be alright. I think we should be alright now. Good. And let's put the gear down. Gear down 3 green. Next set of flaps.
Skiathos traffic, go Papa Charlie Foxtrot Bravo, Cessna 172. 5 miles northwest. Inbound runway 01. Skiathos traffic.
Skiathos traffic, Olympic 57 hotels on final, runway 01, currently about 7 miles from the runway. Flaps 15. Right, leave that at 15 for now. And then we have the final descent. So missed approach could be 4,000 again. Now I'm gonna have the autopilot disengaged here and hand fly this from here on out. So let's get the flight director off. Here comes flaps. You can see the runway 35. Let's slow down. I can see the power piece 2 red, 2 white. Props coming full forward. With the descent rate here, 125 Yoda said, 1.5. Okay. Right, let's trim the aircraft nicely. Trying to get the power setting correct. Good. Okay, so we have that bleed is min as well. Condition levers, bleed min, flight attendants, and that's all set. Flaps up to 35 as well. Gears down. Oh, right. Oh, getting a little bit high there. Let's correct that. So one thing again, I'm not sure regarding reverse. Let's get the aircraft down here. Because you have to kind of unlock it, so careful sync right here. Let's keep descending, keep descending. Wow, what a yacht here. Oh, careful speed.
100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Well, let's try that again, go around. Wow, that brake didn't come at all. No reaction to my input. Pause rate, gear up. Careful the power here. Ah! Oh. Predicted. You guys are. Yeah, and Skiathos traffic. Olympic 57 going around. Imagine if we had really flown that slow, so even the addition of 8 knots wasn't enough. I had hardly any authority in the elevator there. Blimey. I'm gonna fly a bit faster this time. Didn't show anything regarding landing rate, did it? Well, it wasn't like crash rate more than landing rate. Blimey. Ah, right, 2.5. Back we go towards what's the flap setting here? Yep, that's select. Let's go. Okay, there's speed. Autopilot. Let's go vertical speed here. Flaps are coming up. How about downwind? Alright, I'm going to head straight for the VOR. I'm going to fly this conventionally now. I'm not going to bother with maybe I can try to quickly reprogram that. Menu. List. Menu. Arrive. Oh, that's it. That's it. That's it. Right, so let's try.
Skiathos traffic, go over Johnny Foxtrot Bravo, Cessna 172. Left base, runway 01. Skiathos traffic.
Right. Okay, so let's go out here. Radial 202. Good. Okay, then we descend 2000. 2000. Vertical speed. And out select. Cool. Alrighty, let's go. Direct 2. Next page. Or previous page, hang on.
Skiathos traffic, Skyhawk 118,
Enough mode. Elma.
Skyhawk 118 is on backtrack, runway 01.
That's got it. Olympic 5 Hotel is back on the NDB approach on the downwind currently. So we have plenty of time in Skiathos. I didn't do that on purpose. No, you saw the input. Oh, you didn't. I didn't have the yoke camera, did it? Oh, okay. So no proof. I literally, I pulled back so hard. There was no reaction. I thought, uh-oh. I was still waiting for the descent rate to break there. All right, so this time what? What are you going to do now? Fly a bit faster? That is nasty. That was a bit surprising, to be honest. Let's see.
Skiathos traffic, Skyhawk 118, departing runway 01.
Oh yeah, Alice. Oh, I'm sure. You know, I'm not really worried. I'm just trying to get a grip on how that the technique should be correct, right? Like, you know, what speed. So if you get a speed of 117 for the approach, if you fly that speed, I guess you got to, you know, just a few knots before stalling the aircraft. So I think I'm going to go with like 130 knots this time, just to make sure that I have enough elevator authority. Hot star. The weird thing is, I have a memory of landing in the FlyJSim, I think. It was the same thing, same deal. First landing, hard landing. Just to not react at all. Yeah, it's I know, you know, in our situation with the flight sims, you have to get a feel for each aircraft, and there's definitely no guarantee that the real aircraft behaves in the same way, right? Most of the time it doesn't. Most of the time the real aircraft behaves different. But, I mean, that's what we have to live with here in the flight sim. But nonetheless, it's, I mean, you could tell me, well, you should have tried this aircraft before the stream, right? Did do some landing patterns. Yeah, I should have done, but I didn't have the time for that today, so... so I'm practicing now. Exactly, for the price of one. Oh. Good, 1600. Out select. Okay, let's try again. Skiathos traffic. Olympic 57 Hotel is turning final runway 01. Currently 11 miles out. Good, let's go. Vertical speed. Down we go. 1600 feet.
Skiathos traffic, final runway 01. Skiathos traffic.
Yeah, I mean, I honestly, I think, yeah, maybe flap 15 would be better. Yeah, maybe it just flies a bit better this time, right? Right, let's see. So this, but the weird thing is, why the speed's the same though? Doesn't make sense to me. It's the first setting of flaps. Flaps 5. Shouldn't these speeds be different with flaps 15 selected? Standard approach, no steep approach, no standard approach. Strange. Oh, it's now it changed.
Skiathos traffic, go over to the Foxtrot Bravo, going around.
Alright, let's descend. Gears coming out. And Skiathos traffic. Olympic 57 Hotel is approximately 5 miles from the field on the NDB 01 approach. Flight track off. There we go. Right, so here we go. And then flaps 15. Oh, hang on, flaps 15. Yeah, flaps 15 set. Fantastic. Good. So gears down 3 green. We have flaps 15. Speed is good. 2 white, 2 red. So let's try again. Let's see how this one works. So flaps 15. I'm going to go with like 120. Let's do 130 knots at least. Oh, you're right. We have a tailwind as well. 10 knots. Yeah, you're right. Even more now. 9. It's getting less again. 9 knots. 7 knots now. No, now it's 8 knots, 9 knots. Yeah, it's swirling a bit here regarding the tailwind. Oh, that's more than that.
500.
Okay.
Terrain.
That's right. 11 knots tailwind, 10 knots tailwind. But I'd rather go, you know, 8 knots uphill than downhill. 8 knots, 7 knots, yeah, should be right. 7 knots is okay. Right, getting slow again a bit.
100.
Yeah, that feels better.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Right, so it doesn't go into reverse. Alright, let's go manual brakes here. So I need to assign a button here somewhere. Yeah, so flaps 15 is definitely much easier to handle than 35. Yeah, that's a lot uphill. Yeah, yeah. Oh! Oh, shit, I thought that's an aircraft. And Skiathos traffic. Olympic 570, backtracking 01. I call you when clear. I don't know, it could be uphill like that. No? Right, control on transponder standby. Oh, there we go. We're already here. Okay. For one. So what key takeaway? Whenever we can land flap 15 instead of 35. 35 is like, oh. Does somebody have Lido charts available by any chance? Or let's look. Should say that on the Jefferson as well, right? Regarding slope. $35 flap landings actually just for steep approach? Really? Okay. So, flaps coming up. White brick is on. Right, transponder, radar, everything standby, standby, standby. So we go to here.
Welcome aboard the Captain Black Box Twitch channel subscriber experience. Could new subscribers please make your way to
Captain Chaos, hello to you. Oh, thank you so much. Radar flaps up. Tank auxiliary pump switches off.
Great to see the dash shape.
Yeah. I wish I could fly it a bit better. But thanks to Yoda, who really helped today. We managed quite right. The rest is just my bad piloting. Taxi anti-collision light should be red, correct. Lights as required. Yeah. That's good, okay. And then pitot static switches off. Windshield heat off, window heat off. Yeah, didn't need window heat, windshield heat off as well. Ice protection switches, main bus tie, there we go, main bus tie. And APU available as required. Let's get the ground power actually. Auto connect. Oh, props are too fast. Ah, okay. Interesting. Props are too fast. Lead 1 and 2. Let's get the leader off. Okay. Then shut down. Hold on. Shut down. Tax notes off. Emergency brake on. Normal on the hydraulic stuff here. Okay. Power levels disconnect. 1.2%. Okay, so thanks, baby Boeing. So initially 0.6%. Thank you much, Nate. Have a great Sunday. Yeah, so these are power levels disc, then condition of start and feather. Right, let's have a look here. Okay. Passenger signs. Okay, interesting. So, passenger already off. Okay. Nozzle steering off. That is.
Good night, Black Box.
Good night, Voyager. Schönen Sonntag dir. Mach's gut. Bis bald. Steering is off. Radar off, anti-skid as required. Let's get the anti-skid off as well. Off. Bleed min off. Is off. APU, GPU as required. Now GPU should be connected. Let's have a look. Connect GPU. No. Huh? Props too fast? What? Oh, come on. Then we've got to start the APU in this case. Otherwise we have no power. So it is uphill slope, 1.2%. That's noticeable, yeah. Absolutely. You need to start the APU. But we have no ground power. There we go. Generator's on. Fantastic. Good. So APU is on now. Let's quick start. Nice. Right, and there's lights. It's weird. Why, like, you know, why do you do all these items here with seatbelts off, even though the engines are still running? Right. And now you have 30 seconds. Yeah. So now we've done that as well. So now let's have them off. Cool. Can't switch them off. Come on. Oh, okay. Yeah, they weren't in feather. Yeah. And that's why the props were spinning so fast. Yeah, now it does make sense. Yeah, all good. All right. Cool. Now we've got external power as well. Can switch off the APU. Fantastic. Good. That's all done. Now, last flight. No, that's all right. Cool. So we can go ahead and... what, props still too fast? Oh, yeah. Okay. There we go. Now we can open the doors, right? And just click on them. Welcome. Oh, the beacon light. Right, here we go. So welcome to Skiathos. Oh my god. Oh. It was one of those days that didn't go so well. No, so since I've flown both, you know, short range, long range, I don't really have a preference regarding back-breaking streams. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, so honestly, I just enjoy the fact that we can try out many good add-ons here in the flight sims that we have. So as we've discussed that as well many times, that we're so fortunate to have so many great flight sims available these days. And, you know, it's such a lot of fun. The Force wasn't with him. Well, the G-Force was with me today. I think we got enough G-Force, but... yeah. I don't know. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, but I hope you enjoyed a little bit, you know, out of the norm, right? So we fly, you know, A320, 737 so often. No way. Hang on. That can't be right. You're not telling me someone actually spawned in here with an A380. Alex, thank you so much. Oh, he's gone again. Okay.
Welcome aboard the Captain Black Box
like
Twitch channel subscriber.
casual A380.
Skiathos traffic, Alpha Charlie Foxtrot 11, final runway 01. Skiathos traffic.
Drinks, snacks, and premium flight and
Vikris, oh my god, Vikris, thank you so much for the 106 months. Vikris, how are you doing? Nice to see you, and I hope you're doing well. Let me just have a look. We can. There's a beautiful. Why can't I go? Hello. There's a beautiful restaurant right at the end there. I thought, should I ever get to Skiathos? Has anybody been here in Skiathos? Fischkopf, Dankeschön. Dir auch alles Gute weiterhin. Because I swear, if I ever come here on a holiday trip, I'm going to book a table at the restaurant right there. Which will probably annoy my wife tremendously. Because imagine that, sitting there, just watch the aircraft land here. How cool would that be? Yeah, I know. No, I wasn't. I would. I wasn't here before, Yoda. I said I would. Should I ever come here? Tom, you were here? Von Budapest. Nice. Look at that yacht. Hang on, something's. Why can't I go from here? And why is that? Everything's so messed up for some reason. Right, let me just add one more thing here.
Added camera 7 to category external.
Yeah, you see that? There's a restaurant there. Look. Look at this. Because we've seen this in
Cameras saved.
We've seen this in Microsoft Flight Sim. So imagine that. Look at that. Here's the runway. How cool would that be? Now, I guess I wouldn't do this on a first date with anyone, but, you know. Oh, you've got pizza. Must have been very, very nice pizza. Just, oh, that yacht there. Blimey. And there's a lot of recordings from here, a lot of videos on YouTube. A lot of, yeah, YouTube videos from this. So, I mean, it's like in what's it called? I am getting old. St. Martin, yeah, I'm getting old, man. St. Martin. Yeah, I wouldn't really stand here if there's a you know, A320 or 737 taking off here. Yeah, all the stones and everything get blasted. So I'd definitely not stand here. Yeah, I wonder if it's what kind of restaurant that is. Oh, there's a traffic coming. Nice. I was hoping for that. That's a small one though, isn't it? It's like a Cessna. Doesn't matter. Hey Organ, how are you doing? Greetings to you. Remember? Yeah, it's right. Yeah. It got stuck and then they used reverse thrust. Oh, it is a Cessna. Oh, we could do a replay, right? I forgot the replay. Nice short field landing here. Yeah. Come on. Nice. Bouncy bounce. All right. Yeah, let's do a replay. Let's log off VATSIM first. And let's go and have a replay, shall we? It's the 172, yeah. Right, fly. So let's see if we can actually catch the first one. Oh, no, not the ground power. No. Disconnect GPU. Come on. Oh, here's disconnect. Fantastic. Right. Make sure it closes. Yeah. Okay, cool. Right, so, oh yeah, hell yeah. Let's see, that should be the first or the second landing, right? That must have been the first landing. Yeah, that was the first landing with the go around. But that looks pretty cool. Imagine that, you're watching that landing from here. You're like, oi, and then... But... See the brake that I did? Look how much brake I... See how much the nose raises and nothing happens. It just continues straight down. Hey, Kung Fu. Well, yeah, well, that looks so cool. Disappears behind the horizon, then comes up again. Ay. What a shock moment.
You can always go around if it don't look right.
Let's watch from the tower, shall we?
Don't wait until your sideways baby sliding on the ground. You can always go around. But I mean, the go around was done well. No tail strike risk whatsoever. Now let me do the side view here, because that could be quite impressive. Maybe that's slow motion. Let's watch the gear struts. Ay. Cargo pilot, take care, have a nice Sunday. But, oh, I mean, it's not a tail strike, but, I mean, look at the angle of attack here. You can see how much I pulled on the yoke. Look at the elevators as well. Full up deflection. I tried, okay? I tried. I really did try to get that into the flare. It just wouldn't flare whatsoever. But the animation from the decompressed struts, look at that. Very nice. I'm not going to lie. That is very impressive. Let's have a look here. So we bounced. We did bounce. And then we went around. So bounce landing, it shows. It's a great idea if you have a bounce landing to go around. It was in touchdown zone, 100%. Can't do that better than... I love how the gear folds into the back there. It's beautiful. What a great view. Right. Can we guys stand the view from the wing view here? Oh yeah, let's do the wing view. Ay. Exactly, when you try your best, but you don't succeed. With a helicopter pad on front, Jesus. You hear the countdown there. Listen to that. It's like 50, 40, 30, 20, 10. Boof. All that's missing now is the screams in the cabin here. Okay. So, Let's do the... Alright, let's do the second approach here, shall we? Here we come around again. So, here we come. Second approach. This one should be a bit better. Yeah, let's do this view here. Runway closed for maintenance inspection. The elevation of the airport has lowered by 2 feet. Oh. But no doubt, this replay function here in X-Plane is brilliant. Love it. Looks so good. Yeah, I mean, what else can you do, right? I mean, I tried. I didn't succeed, but I tried. But the aircraft just wouldn't flare. I mean... So this was second landing was a flaps 15. And then the flaps 15. Yeah. A bit better. A bit better. I mean, no doubt, it does need a lot more practice. I will agree with that. But let's have a look for the second landing. How did that look from the cabin? Yeah, I think we can take that. It's not a greaser, but that is survivable. Yeah, nice animation there. All right, I'll take it. Yeah, I do need more practice. I will agree. There's room for improvements there. 100%. Guys, thanks so much for staying so long with me here. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back, and I'm going to be on holiday. So the next stream is scheduled for Monday, 25th of May. Guys, I'm going to be in Denmark with my family. So thank you much, Avimar. Yeah, you guys enjoy flight sims. Yeah, stay safe, stay well. And we'll see what happens in the next 10 days almost. Should be more content available then regarding new aircraft, I don't know, new sceneries. So yeah, thanks for being here. Thanks for making it so much fun for me. I'll see you again very soon, guys. Take care, and once again, thank you so much for all the support and new runways. Yeah, who knows, new runways. Take care, everyone. My moderators, thank you so much for all the help, especially Yoda here on the Dash 4 flight, the Dash 8 flight. Lilienthal, Dankeschön as well. Thank you so much. See you soon, guys. Good night. Here's the outro.